Most traders fail, not because they don't know how to trade, it's because they don't follow any rules. When I first started, I thought profits were the goal, but without any proper rules, the profits are gonna vanish just as quick as they come. Today, I'm gonna show you 5 trading rules and strategies that completely change the way I trade. These are the rules that turn me into someone who is just chasing quick trades and to someone who can consistently remain profitable and build an account. So stick with me. If you are someone who can apply these rules, you'll stop trading like a gambler and start trading like a professional. The first rule, and the one that traders ignore the most, is risk management. Never risk more than 1 to 2% on your account on a single trade. Let me break that down. If you're trading with $1,000 account, 1% is $10 and 2% is $20. Now that may sound small to some of you guys, but surviving those losses is what keeps you in the game so you can make your way to those bigger wins. For instance, me, when I first started, I was risking too much. I would put $200 on a single trade, and one bad move will wipe out my entire account for the week. So the stress alone from that made my trading experience even worse. Now I size my trades, so even if I lose like 3 trades in a row, I sized in good enough and I manage my risk good enough where it doesn't affect my account. An analogy for this is, think of it like boxing. A fighter doesn't come out the gate swinging with all his power, with all his might, and try to go for a knockout punch. They manage their energy, they pick their spots, they try to protect themselves, and this is how you go the distance with trading. So rule number 1 is manage your risk, or the market will manage it for you. Rule number 2, trade with a plan. So before you ever enter a trade, you need 3 things written down: your levels, your stop loss, and your target. So this way the trade could pull back, hit your entry, and then you just let the trade play out. You don't panic, you don't chase, you let it play out, and it'll end up being one of your biggest wins. Now, I've also had the opposite happen. I've jumped into trades where I felt like it was a good trade. So no stop loss, no entry, no levels. And you can guess what happened. Price went against me. I froze. I held the trade too long. It obliterated my confidence, and I stayed out of the market for about a week. So trading without a plan is like driving without your GPS. You're gonna get lost, you're gonna waste gas, and you're gonna probably end up being somewhere you didn't intend to be. So what I want you guys to take away from this is no plan, no trade. It's as simple as that. And my third rule is you have to master your setup. One of the biggest mistakes new traders make is strategy hopping. One week is moving averages, the next week is Fibonacci, then it's fair value gaps, then it's price levels and trend lines. I just want you guys to give yourself enough time to see what works and what doesn't. I became profitable when I just stuck to one setup. I stopped chasing everything else. I stuck to one setup, and that's trend line breaks and price level breaks. What you'll start to do is recognize patterns. You'll start to see them over and over and over again. I can't tell you how you notice these things, but when you stick to a strategy, you'll start to notice. I've started to notice, and you'll be so confident about your trades because you stick to one setup. You see your setup coming, you enter with grace, and you're not panicking about the trade. You let the trade play out. And this can make you feel unstoppable, and it should make you feel unstoppable because you're putting in the work. As a trader, your goal is simple. Pick a setup, run drills on it, journal it, practice it. You need to trade it until it becomes second nature to you. So mastery creates confidence, and that confidence will give you consistency. Rule number 4, control your emotions. The market has one goal, is to make you act on your feelings instead of sticking to your rules. So FOMO will have you chasing trades, and fear will have you exiting early, and revenge trading makes you double down after you just lost. I mean, I've been there. I remember taking a huge loss one morning and then immediately feeling like I need to make that back. So I jumped back into the market, no setup, no plan. And guess what happened? I lost even more. And see, that was the day that I realized these emotions are costing me more than a bad setup ever will. So I'm gonna give you guys the habits that kept me grounded. I journal every trade. It helps me see the patterns. I take walks. I step away if I feel heated. And I reduce my size when I feel like I'm out of sync with the market. Trading is like surfing. You don't fight the ocean when there's a storm. You wait for your wave and you ride it with calm and patience. Discipline will beat emotions every single time. And the number 5 rule, consistency over perfection. See, what most traders are doing, but they won't admit, they're chasing the perfect trade. The one big trade that'll help them win it all, live a better life, that'll help them get everything done. And that's just not the truth of it. Success is gonna come from stacking very small wins consistently and sticking to your process. When I started tracking my weekly results instead of fixating on every single trade, then I saw the power in consistency. Now, some days I had losses, but you know what? The weeks added up and the weeks were green. And this gave me the confidence that I need to keep going. So I like to think of it like going to the gym. One massive workout, you aren't gonna look any different. But if you go to the gym 1,000 times, after those 1,000 sessions, you're gonna look a whole lot different. In trading, your edge compounds. Every consistent execution builds discipline, and that discipline is gonna take you into profit. So please, do not chase perfection, chase consistency. Show up every single day. So let's recap. Manage your risk, trade with a plan, master one setup, control your emotions, and focus on consistency. These rules have kept me in trading long enough to grow, learn, and improve. And if you apply them, they can do the same thing for you. I named this channel Process Over Profits for a reason. If you can focus and get down your process, the profits will come, the success will come. Now, if this video helped you, I need you guys to hit that subscribe button and check out some of my other videos and my other shorts where I break down trades in real time. I'll see you next time. Focus on the process so you can get to them profits.